Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at Toxapex in the Open Great League. Let's have a little fun here. We're going to be rising up, well, at least gaining points here when we do use this. We're going to be going positive every time. We're going to be getting a 3-2, 3-2, 4-1, so looking pretty good. Going with the standard moves, you could go with Gunk Shot on it, but it's going to be requiring a whole heck of a lot of energy. You might as well just go with the Sludge Wave. Could we go with better IVs on our Toxapex? Absolutely. But we're just going to be going with the one that we do have here, pairing it up with the Venusaur for the first couple of battles here. But I was getting sick and tired of seeing the very, how do we say this? Ununique Noctowl that is being used by every single person. I get it, it's meta. Yeah, you do your thing, that's no problem. So I'm going to adjust, even though we're going to be taking out a Noctowl with our Venusaur. And we're going to be putting on Stunfisk, so we're going to be looking pretty good. Encountering a Swampert in the front could potentially bring some trouble. Otherwise, we're going to be looking good here. With that said, if you do enjoy my content, please give it a thumbs up. We are encountering lots of trolls. Now, not really on YouTube. They really don't got too much power here at all, really. Just delete their comments, we move on, right? But if you want to support me, please do hit that like button, and or you could leave a tip, and or become a member, which helps me out greatly. Anyways, let's get into the content here. Let's see what we have going on. Leading with Toxapex the entire time. Met with an Obstagoon. This is just fantastic. Technically, everything on the team doesn't really mind seeing this. Even the Venusaur, because we do resist the counter. Although we would be taking a decent amount of damage from that Night Slash. Toxapex is just going to be absorbing it, just like a champion. This thing is amazing. Was waiting for so long for it to be in Pokemon Go, and here we are. And it is really good. They gave it good moves. They really didn't do it dirty. They just... yeah, gave it a great moveset right out the gate here. Could it be better? Everything could always be better, but it's pretty good for what it has. Anyways, there's that damn Noctowl. We're going to go straight for the Sludge Wave here, and they're going to be letting it go. That's just great. Now, at this point, what we want to do is shield it up. Technically, we want to almost use two shields at this point because we don't want to see that with our Medicham or with our Venusaur, right? So they're really not doing too much damage with their quick move, while the Poison Jab is really starting to add up. Going to go ahead and go for the Brine here, and they're going to be shielding it up. Great. Do believe they retreat here. Oh no, we're retreating. So they actually bring in, they have a Shadow Damn Granbull. Let's go. All right. So we are actually going to be going with Dynamic Punch, making it to the Ice Punch and getting their last shield before we do go down. That's okay. We do have Venusaur. We have to look out for that Crunch, which is going to be doing a lot. I bring in Toxapex so we can get to the Brine. Look at that. That is just perfect. Right on the nick of time. Bringing in that Noctowl to farm us down with one quick move. Venusaur is going to be able to farm them down. Hopefully they don't have to. And we are shieldless. Almost KOing Venusaur, tanking it like a champion. And that, do believe, is going to be the last battle with Venusaur, because I got sick and tired of it. Great lead up against a Abomasnow. They're going to be swapping into Chubbs. That's what I'm calling that thing. I'm sick and tired of saying its name and people, you're saying it wrong. You know what? I don't care. We're calling it Chubbs. So, or Pocket Mouse, or whatever the heck you want to call it. So we're super effective, but they're super effective right back. Now, I didn't realize how much energy they did have. We're going to go ahead and shield up that first one, let the next one go, but they get to another one. I'm like, come on, we could have freaking threw our charge move, but it's okay. I guess we're just going to have to use our last shield and farm you down and win the swap here. And they got a Lantern in the back, so I retreat with energy, bringing in the Medicham to some sort of recovery of this situation here. Since we're shieldless, we're not going to be able to shield it up. We do have Dynamic Punch, in which we're going to go straight for that. Obviously, not going to go for no Ice Punch here. Now, why go with Dynamic Punch over Psychic? I don't know. I just found it to be fun. It still does a lot of damage. In some situations, you're going to be able to really take them by surprise. Sniping me with your Abomasnow. Ooh, you got me there. All right, Toxapex is going to be able to go ahead and one-shot them with the Sludge Wave, though. Let's go ahead and do that right about now. Taking them out, immediately swapping into our Stunfisk here. And there's really no way that they can take us out at this point, because they're just not going to be able to generate enough energy to do that. Well, before we get to our Earthquake, and we're going to be able to take them out here. And we're able to pull off that win. Galarian Stunfisk, always a good choice here. And that Toxapex really putting in that work. Next battle met with a Dunsparce. So this is not really like great, not horrible. They're going to be able to hit me with Drill Run, which is super effective. It is going to be able to take us out in a couple of those. So let's see what we have going on here. Going to go ahead and let that first one go. Not bringing us into the yellow, so we're going to be able to take another one. While their quick move is really not doing too much. And of course, they're shielding up the damn Sludge Wave. We do have Medicham, which is going to handle it. Also, well, Galarian Stunfisk is not really going to want to go up against that, right? So we're getting to the Sludge Wave right at the nick of time, but they swapped into, I do believe that was going to be a Sableye they caught it with. Very nice catch. Oh, okay. And we're not going to let them farm up, immediately bringing in our Galarian Stunfisk here, because obviously Medicham doesn't want to go up against that, so we're going to go ahead and align it here. Going straight for the Earthquake, seeing that they've already used a shield, I'm like, I don't think they're going to want to use another one, and they don't. They let it go. Great. And they want to come back in here with that Dunsparce, of course, and they're going to go ahead and go for that Drill Run. Unfortunately, they're going to be able to get a decent amount of farm here, but it looks like they're going to throw fantastic. Now we're going to be able to farm them down with our Medicham. Let's go ahead and do that here. They're going to be immediately swapping. They've got a Ninetales. So Psychic works at this point. Psychic works, but also Dynamic Punch is going to be putting in the work as well. Seeing that they're going to be part Ice. So I swap and try to catch with the Toxapex. Unfortunately, that was a failure. So all we did was gave them a little bit of extra farm here, but we're good. We still have got 2 shields. There's really nothing they can do at this point. Dynamic Punch is not going to KO. It's going to be very close. They're going to get to another Weather Ball, but they don't have enough to get to a Dazzling Gleam, so we're going to be able to take the win here. And there they go, getting off the next one. They said, I am going to throw all the energy before I go down here. Swap it back into that last Dunsparce, and we're going to be able to counter down. Let's go. Moving it on, what are we going to see? Ninetales, let's get it. All right, this is a good lead for us here. Looking great. Love to see it. Let's go. All right, going to go straight for the Brine here. I probably should have built up to the Sludge Wave, but that's okay. And they're calling it as well, so Gonna let this go. Hopefully it's not a Psyshock. All right, it's not. It's just a Weather Ball. Kind of surprised me that they just stayed here. I guess they don't want to lose Swap or Lock. So they're going to go ahead and just let it go down here, bring in their Trevenant to do a little work. So we're going to go build up to the Sludge Wave and go for the Brine. And of course they let it go. So this is not particularly great because, well, we have Medicham in the back and Galarian Stunfisk that don't really want to see Trevenant. They're going to be going straight for the Shadow Ball, shielding that up. Very good. I found that a lot of people don't really go for the Seed Bomb. Because you're going to be part poison, it's not really doing too much, so they just straight go for it. Swapping into the Stunfisk to catch their whatever they throw. It's going to be a Shadow Ball, great catch. And there's that Swampert that they do have in the back, so unfortunately, I wanted to get to the Rock Slide, but it's like, whatever. They're going to go ahead and just take us out. Since they're not farming us so much, I guess it's not that bad. We're going to bring in the Toxapex, go for the Brine here. We just want to do a little bit of chip damage. And we're locked at this point. I was like, oh crap, now they're going to be able to farm us up, but they throw, luckily, so that's great. Gonna let it go. We need to hold on to that last shield for the Medicham here. Bringing it in, putting in the work. Now, what do we want to do? Shield this up or let it go? We're going to let it go. Okay, sounds good. Just a Hydro Cannon, no problem at all. Getting to the Ice Punch, which is going to be doing a decent amount to this thing here. Medicham is just disgusting. Getting their last shield. Let's go. Things are getting a little bit close here. I'm suspecting they're going to try to throw or swap or catch or whatever, bring in the next Pokemon here. There it is. And we're going to go ahead and just take them out immediately. We don't want to see that Trevenant. Let's just get rid of it. No problem. We have no more shields, but we're going to be able to counter down with the Medicham. Moving it on. What are we going to see next? Deoxys. This is not good. This is not good. Yeah, we resist the counter, but it doesn't really matter. They've got Thunderbolt and Psycho Boost. Both of those are super effective. Psycho Boost is getting stabbed. Thunderbolt actually doing a decent amount of damage coming from the Deoxys defense form, which is not great. On our tanky Toxapex. Alright, getting my tongue all wrapped up over here. Alright, swapping to catch with our Medicham to go for a Psycho Boost and swapping and bringing in a Pidgeot. This is all but over, folks. You can't win them all, but let's go ahead and play it out to see what happens here. Getting the Ice Punch. Well, they're farming me down. Yeah, that's just the best way to play a Pidgeot. Bringing it down pretty low into the yellow, into the red, so that's not bad at all. Bringing in the Stunfisk so we can just go ahead and absorb whatever they do throw at me. Going for the Brave Bird sounds good. Okay, so I wasn't going to farm down. I don't want them to hit me with Feather Dance, so we're just going to go straight for the Rock Slide and take them out before any further damage. They're bringing in a Wall Rain, which they got Thunderbolt and Psycho Boost, so that makes sense, I guess, for them to bring this in instead of Deoxys. So we're super effective with Rock Slide. We're looking good. We're going to have to really play around this if we want to pull it off. But the Toxapex is so low. I mean, what are we supposed to do? Swap into it, go for the Sludge Wave and take the win or something like that? Is that what we're going to do? Still holding on to 2 shields because we do resist the counter on the Toxapex. So we're going to be able to put in the work here. They got no more shields. Now, I made it to the Brine, and I did tap it. It is a CMP. We're obviously going to shield this up. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I should have freaking went for this Sludge Wave. This is not enough. Am I going to be able to Poison Jab them down here? Come on, Toxapex, putting in the work. Let's go. Can we get to the Brine to take the win here? It's not very effective, but this is going to be able to pull it off for us. And looking good. finishing it off right where we started with the Toxapex. Let's keep it going here. Met with a Lantern. So I started seeing these damn things after I started going positive for a couple of sets, so it started hard counting me even more. Swapping into our Medicham, and we're yet again hard countered in the middle. Alright, this is great, folks. So we're going to go ahead and just start throwing those ice punches, which are going to be doing a decent amount. Letting this go and calling the flame charge here, as the Medicham is going to be able to take these quick moves afterwards, even after they vamped up their attack, so we don't have to really worry about it. But we do want to shield up the next one here. We snuck a counter through, so we're at the ice punch. We're looking good. And if they want to shield this up, by all means, be my guest. Use both of your shields right now, please. And they do great. So we're going to unfortunately have to sacrifice the Toxapex's health here. Vamped up attack by 2 stages. Brave Bird is going to do a whole hell of a lot, but it's still surviving. We're able to farm down. We got the Galarian Stunfisk. We immediately swap into it, and they're bringing in that Lantern. We're going to let this go. It is going to be a Surf, of course, which is super effective. I'm waiting for some sort of catch. No catch. Okay, good. Going for the Earthquake immediately to take that thing out. I don't think this is actually even going to KO. That's kind of ridiculous. Damn, Lantern holding it down. And they have an Alolan Marowak in the back. As they get to a charge move, so do we. But this is all but over. That Lantern is pretty much over. And we still got our other Pokemon that's going to be able to quick move down with the Poison Jab. Toxapex. Earthquaking the Marowak and getting it the heck out of here. They're going straight for their charge move to take out the Galarian Stunfisk. We bring in the Toxapex and we farm down. Alright, let's keep this going here. We got a decently long video because we were just taking wins after wins. We met with a Medicham. Okay, I mean, we're resisting the counter, but more than likely they're going to have Psychic, like 99% of the people on their Medicham, because that's just what you want to run, right? Not Dynamic Punch like me, this weirdo over here doing this opposite over. I guess, is today opposite day? Who knows? Anyways, what's good? Letting that Psychic go. Gonna go ahead and shield this up to kind of put on the pressure here. Trying to get to the next Sludge Wave. If they want to shield this up, hey, you can go ahead and use both shields. That's great. And they do. Fantastic. So we've still got one shield, but unfortunately, they're going to be able to put on a decent amount of damage to our Medicham with their Psychic. Since they did farm us all the way up there, there's that Psychic. No defense drop. Great. We're going to be able to get to the Ice Punch now. Tell me this is enough, because I'm not trying to take no Ice Punch from them. And it's not, and they do get to another damn charge move. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, so this Medicham that they have is putting in the work. Just about took out my whole entire team, saving the Galarian Stunfisk, and they've got a Sableye. So we swap into the Stunfisk here. They're shieldless. Earthquake is not enough, and this thing is going to be able to spam me. So it's not looking too great. Still holding on to one shield, but I'm going to probably have to use it sooner than later. Because what am I going to do? Let the next foul play go? It's pretty much going to take us out. But they're swapping with energy, bringing in their own Stunfisk. We are going to be able to get to the Earthquake first. So this is how we're going to play through this. We go for the Earthquake. They're going to take us out here with their own Earthquake. Maybe. If they don't go Earthquake, it's a wrap for them. Oh, okay. Going Rock Slide. That's right. So we're going to go ahead and swap after bringing ourselves up to a Rock Slide. So we're ready to go for that last Pokemon that they do have. Bringing in the Medicham, countering them up. Farming them down with the Galarian Stunfisk. They back out because they know that's a wrap, baby. We're going to be able to take that win, still holding on to that shield with energy. Next battle, met with another damn Lantern, and this is the story of my life. This is why I can't catch a damn break, but it's okay. We're still going to pull these wins through. Swapping into the Medicham here. Hopefully they don't bring in some sort of a Charm user, and we're able to get to the Dynamic Punch. Maybe there's something in the back that doesn't really want to see fighting. Let's see what happens here. They're letting it go. Never mind, an Altaria. There it is. But that's okay. We're going to go ahead and go for an Ice Punch, which is going to be doing a whole heck of a lot. They're shielding up that first one, and we are going to be able to get to... Thought we were going to get to another one. Bringing in Galarian Stunfisk, which is going to be resisting everything here. Unfortunately, Rock Slide's not going to cut it, so we're going to have to get to 2 of those while they do continue to hit me with Sky Attack over and over again, while that Dragon Breath is continuously adding up. But, hey, it is what it is. Hopefully we can take care of business here, going for that Rock Slide. Now, at this point, I'm thinking, okay, maybe I want to farm a little extra so I come out of this with energy. Just ever so slightly. We don't have too much, but this is going to be able to take out the Altaria. And we're still holding on to 2 shields, and they've still got 1. Alright, there goes that Lantern, trying to get to the Rock Slide. And I'm like, nah, this is not going to KO, right? Nah. Oh my gosh, it freaking does. So we're bringing the Toxapex, and I'm not looking great here. They're retreating with energy. They got an Abomasnow back there. Okay, so we're going to go for Brian. If I do not have a shield. Oh my goodness, I did not get a shield. You gotta be kidding me. This is nuts. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this first one go, calling a Weather Ball. Things are getting a little bit interesting. Now at this point, I've already won. All I've got to do now is shield this up. And hit a double brine, and we're going to be looking good to go. And that is going to be a wrap for this battle here. There's no way they're going to be able to get to a Thunderbolt at this point. They've already exhausted all their energy. So we're going to be able to take the win here, going for another one in Toxapex, right where we started, pulling it off. There you go, folks. Let's get in, having a blast in this Open Great League. Don't typically like Great League, but hey, we're having fun here. Next battle, met with a Noctowl. There's that son of a gun. And it's wearing a hat too and a bow tie. Some of these costumes are so dang silly. Alright, going straight for the Sludge Wave. Let's go. Let's hit it. There's shielding it up. Okay, you know. Yeah, typical stuff. Alright, so we're going to let this go, seeing that the Toxapex is just an awesome tank. And we're going to go for a brine, unfortunately. We're not going to be able to get that off before they get to their next sky attack, so we're going to go ahead and shield that one up. We've already gotten a shield out of them. They do double shield this. Oh my goodness, they double shield the damn Noctowl. They can't even farm us down at this point. They're going to be retreating and bringing in their Azumarill, which is shieldless, to catch a nice Sludge Wave to the face here. Fantastic, love to see it. And we're just going to keep on going because, well, might as well do that poison jab damage while we're in there, right? Okay, so we looking good or bad, or what's the deal? So we're going to pull the old Dave Chappelle. Gotcha! Alright, so catching a play rough. I love to see it. Let's go. Wonder if they probably don't have high jump pump. Who knows though. Anyways, down goes the Azumarill. And oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, they've got a Medicham in the back, which is not particularly great for me. Earthquake is going to do a decent amount, but nowhere near something that we need to do more. But here's the fun part. They're going to be throwing, so that's all we really needed them to do. So they're going to go ahead and do that with the Ice Punch, bringing in our own Medicham here. Can't go for Psychic because we don't have it, but we don't really need to because they're already low enough. Building up a little bit of extra energy so we can knock out that last Pokemon, folks. You already know what it is. Down goes their Medicham, and we're pulling this around with their damn Noctowl that they wanted to double shield in the beginning for whatever reason. But we're taking the win with the fighter. Let's go. Thank you for watching, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.
Sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!